What's up, y'all? It's Rock Combo, and oh my goodness, it's a great morning. Stayed up really late last night and woke up, bright and early for Sports Center, Mike and Mike in the morning, and then have to hear what Skip Bayless, how he has to eat his crow, saying Notre Dame's gonna win, along with a lot of the other national people saying that Alabama can't handle this front seven Notre Dame can put forward, and they have an SEC type of defense. Yeah, they might have an SEC type of defense, more like a Kentucky type of defense. What a joke! But on a real note, it's great to be a part of history. Going to school at Alabama, being a senior right now, being a part of 3 national championships out of the 4 years that I've been here is just a hell of a ride, and what a great time to be a student in Alabama, to be a fan of Alabama. So, oh man, it's just a great morning, and kind of like how Addy was probably last Wednesday after Louisville pulled the upset on Florida. Just can't wipe the smile off my face. It was just a crazy dominating performance by Alabama last night. Made Louis Nix, Monte Teo just look small and little, unathletic, slow. Part of the Big Ten I know they're independent, but man, it was just bad. It was ugly. Teo lost a lot of money. I love seeing Lou Holtz predict a 24-10 game and look foolish. Urban Meyer saying that Notre Dame is going to win by a field goal. The same Urban Meyer who Nick Saban had to made go to the hospital after the beatdown we gave Florida in the 09 SEC championship game, and made them quit coaching altogether. And then a couple years later go up there in the north in Ohio State and say, nah, I don't want any part of the SEC anymore. Nick Saban's taking over this territory. And so I know this could be a little controversial of a commentary, but oh man, I'm just high in life right now. I'm just happy. It's like you never think that your team that you've been a fan of your whole life, have across the ESPN ticker, like Dynasty with the capital A in it and whatnot. And it's truly awesome. I'm trying to savor every moment and not take for granted how awesome this is right now, because it's probably maybe the only time in my lifetime that this run is going to happen, and this definitely is not over. We're still in the middle of it, but this is not something that happens there every day, so I'm trying to definitely cherish it. But let's get on to Gotham, Notre Dame Fighting Irish, and how he and everyone said that we're not going to be able to run on them like we did Georgia, and yada yada yada. Louis Nix third is better than Jenkins, and Barrett Jones has a torn ligament and played in this game, and he has to have surgeries out 3 to 4 months. He even had a torn ligament in his ankle, and you still can't push the pile. It was just a bad performance by Notre Dame. They had no game plan. Brian Kelly looked foolish. Did you see that halftime interview? The only way we can win is if Alabama doesn't come out in the second half. I mean, what was his game plan? Not going to even attempt to establish the run game, because he probably knew going in that they couldn't run. And then throw 4 streaks the whole game and attack D Milner? I mean, a top 10 draft pick. Like, what are you doing? We have weaknesses on our defense. This is the worst Alabama team in the last 4 years. It truly is. And and that's how you're going to attack us, by throwing fade routes to D Milner. I mean, Golston had a pretty good game. Like he can zip the ball in there, out from outside the pocket, but he doesn't have really good read progressions. But I don't think the coaches helped him at all. I mean, it was literally they were throwing up streaks the whole entire game. They had they had no game plan, it seemed like. Or I understand you fall out of your game plan a little early, but I mean there wasn't much to Notre Dame's game plan, it seemed like. And Nick Saban once again showed why he's the best. He has the best players, and he's the best recruiter in the nation, and he's the best coach. And if you give him 5 weeks to scheme for anyone, they were going to win. And so, once again, Alabama's holding up the SEC. We got seven championships in a row for with the SEC, with starting with Florida, and how about four for the state of Alabama? That's crazy, Even if being an Alabama fan, just four in a row. That's pretty awesome. So, awesome game, awesome dominating performance by my Crimson Tide, and roll Tide. I'll see y'all boys on the sticks.
Holy shit. 8 sacks.